Get ready for non-stop bowling action with Savage Bowling TV. Your front row seat awaits. To the biggest scratch tournament events, incredible drama,
A hook. Oh, he does it!
intense matchups, and unforgettable moments.
And a strike to finish it. Doty Cup, hello, Evansville North, your state title team.
Stay tuned. It's time to roll. Whether you're a die-hard fan or you just love the game, Savage Bowling TV delivers all the excitement straight to your screen.
The two guys that snuck in the 32, bracket match play portion of this event with the same score, 31 and 32 seeds. However, Kyle Luckett must defeat Hunter Glaze twice to claim the championship.
That's a hard task to do, to win twice, but we've seen it done before. And Hunter's ready to just make it one.
Yeah. And Jeff Harris, right before or right after Hunter's match against Jacob Sisk, right before the losers bracket final started, told us that Hunter Glaze has bowled 12 games in like the last 3 or 4 months, and that's it.
You know, there's a lot to be said about that, you know, especially about the mental part of your game. When you need that break sometimes, you need to come back refreshed, and but it's not an easy thing to do.
All right, Kyle Luckett here. Comes in light with the 2-5. Just absolutely incredible, though, to think that these two guys sneak in tied with the cut score, and here they are after all of these rounds. We're talking now we're in round 10, and here they are against one another.
Yeah, odds makers couldn't pick that. Yeah, 31 and 32, and to go through the battles to make it through, and a hot Bailey Maverick to get by Bailey, and it just it's quite the feat, and hope for an exciting match here at the end. But so far, either one winning will be a great story.
All right, we appreciate you watching here on Savage Bowling TV, the 25th anniversary of the Indiana Masters right here from Championship Lanes in Anderson, Indiana. 497 entries this year. Record turnout. I want to thank our sponsors quickly: Brunswick, Mike Aulby's Arrowhead Bowl, A1 Automotive, Pinhead's Entertainment Center, Tim Mack's Victory Lane Pro Shops, and Championship Lanes for making this broadcast possible. Now, Kyle Luckett shreds the rack for a strike. I'm sure Kyle's probably happy to get off 7 and 8.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him. Yeah, once again, it's all about having the most pins. Doesn't matter how to get there. It's about having the most pins.
Yeah, a little backstory on Hunter Glaze. Just I think a couple of years ago was in the Final Four of the Indiana Scratch Classic. So this is his second opportunity at a state title in the premium scratch events.
It's a good shot. He
10 pin.
gave it a run.
He's a local product, too. Got a lot of people in the back rooting him on here tonight. Kyle Luckett, former college player at Purdue University. Matter of fact, Kyle and I were teammates at the Elkhart Team Challenge several years ago where we won that title. And I always say Kyle is one of those just sneaky players. He's just not going to wow you with rev rate or anything like that, but he is steady, unflappable, and just makes quality shots when he needs it. And obviously that showed against Bailey Maverick a few rounds prior. Ooh, flat 10 there. Right now, definitely advantage Hunter only because he has kind of a mulligan in his corner, right?
But he's come out. He's come out like he wants to end it now.
Right.
I mean, he's hitting the pocket, and that's what you want to do. And you know, Kyle. I mean, there's pressure, but it's just a matter of, hey, you just got to go out and do it.
Yeah.
Just got to make a shot or two here and there, and keep the heat on.
Oh,
That's
how far back is it coming? Oh, almost. Well, that's a delay of game on the offense. Is that a 5-pin penalty? Oh. That just shows you the pins just absolutely bounce around.
Yeah, that popped
here
out
at
of there pretty
Championship
quick.
Lanes, yeah.
Yep.
And if that would have stayed on the lane, I don't know if that's going to get, yeah, it does. If that stayed on the lane, that might have come all the way back to the foul line.
Oh, it would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have. Then you can stand up there and catch it.
Yeah. Does he get to keep it as a souvenir when it does that?
I would think so.
Yeah.
I think that's all sign about that.
All right, Kyle Luckett now with a strike working in the second frame. He can take a 1-pin lead here. Excuse me, a 11-pin lead here with a strike. High. Ooh, this is going to be a tricky spare here. The 3-9. Not one you really want to shoot at.
He's kind of in, it looks like Kyle's kind of in one of those spots on the lanes where he's, it's a real fine line to what's going to get him to the pocket. I mean, get it in a little, wants to jump and get it out, and it's going to wiggle. So not quite make it up to the pocket. So he may have to make an adjustment here to get this one to the second game. But spares are important. This is a tough one. Beautiful shot.
Good
cover.
cover.
That's a tough spare. Yeah, that's a good shot.
A lot of times the pros will tell you the 3-6-9-10 is one of the toughest spares to make on tour, right?
I agree with that. There's so many more ways you can miss it than make it.
Well, on a normal league house shot, you could swing it to the gutter because there's
You should get that rebound. Yeah.
But on a sport pattern that's very flat, you don't have that luxury of that free hook on the outside.
You get it in, it starts to fade out, and then you want to keep it in tight, and it wants to jump and take the double wood out of it.
Again, thanks for hanging out with us all afternoon here at Championship Lanes, and those in the chat, we appreciate you watching. And Kyle Luckett, Hunter Glaze in the title match here. I'm not sure we'll ever have the bottom two seeds maybe ever again make the finals.
It is amazing. Yeah, that's a hard feat. It's hard to get here no matter what spot you come in, but the bottom two.
Ooh, now he's got the 3-6.
There's the one you really didn't want.
We just talked about that.
Yeah. And plus it's a bad count too, so that's the other one. You're going to take away your advantage of a count.
Well, working on 5 o'clock here in Anderson. Give you an idea of what time it is here. Long day. These guys have been here, most of them since 9:30. These two guys have been here since probably 9 o'clock this morning. That needs to hook. Oh, he
steals that one. Good.
Oh, back to back.
Good shot, yeah.
Yeah. Great spares on both of those.
Softer speed allowed that 9-pin to get out of there.
Okay, 3-pin match here.
That's a big spare to keep going with the spares. Keep the heat up.
That's left.
Yeah.
Oh, that is way left. And you know what's more amazing, Mike, as little as Hunter has bowled this season and in the last few months, the timing, it's amazing how well the timing is.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what's going to happen once in a while. He gets a little quick or whatever. The swing gets out of sorts. Now you can see why that might happen, but great spare.
That's a tough spare.
Both guys have made some tough spares.
Yeah, plus Hunter gave that count right back.
Yeah. Now he's down 1 pin.
Yep.
So important here now for Hunter to throw a good shot. And there it is.
That was pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Still a good crowd hanging out here. Checking out the title match here between Kyle Luckett and Hunter Glaze. Hunter Glaze, the undefeated player. Kyle will have to defeat him twice to claim the championship.
And he's the only one in the center throwing a shot right now. All out there by himself.
Well, to maintain a 1 pin lead.
It's one of his better shots. Nope.
Oh.
Just not making the recovery.
2-4-5, and
yep.
That's the difference. Hunter with a little more rev rate than Kyle, and obviously Hunter playing much more direct with that ball speed, and Kyle's a much softer player.
I think Kyle's going to have to make a little move somewhere, you know, try to find get the pocket, because it's either high or light right now.
Yeah, good cover there.
Yep.
Now Kyle finds himself down 2. He's going to make a ball change here, Mike.
Yeah, I think it's a good call.
Boy, this is a big shot right here, Mike, in this situation. Midpoint of the game here, making a ball change. Oh, what a shot there.
Yeah, good move. Good move. And now the big shot is in Hunter's hands right here. Chance to get that double and move out in front.
Well, you just don't know how important that is.
Yeah.
When you make that commitment and then you throw it well and you
yeah.
see what you want to see.
No, I think the timing was right, though.
Ooh, almost. A little high, could have easily been.
That could have been a lot of
4-6.
things. Yeah, that could have been a couple different things. Yeah. Good break to get that out of there.
Yeah, a pin came from the left of the 6 pin and almost took it out, went right behind it.
Yeah.
Now still a 2-pin match in Hunter's favor, but Kyle sitting on the strike in the 6th frame. Seventh frame. Working on a spare, left lane.
Oh.
Mike, that had a double bounce to it. I didn't think he got out of that clean.
Nope. And it was definitely to the right.
Boy, big spare here. Oh.
Boy, you're right. You can't give up on anything. I thought the pin was going to come out of there and get it. Well, Kyle's got a big opportunity here to get some distance between him and Hunter.
120 in the 7th frame. Now, the shot of the match right here for Kyle Luckett. Made the ball change, struck on the left lane. Now, can he do the same, repeat it here on the right lane? Oh, trip
What a
4.
shot. He's making that ball move look really good right now. That was a great shot. Got the break, tripped the 4.
How big is
Good
it?
ball speed.
That's when you really got to know your equipment, right? You really have to know what you have in your bag.
And it's so important not to have a different ball in your hand that you've been throwing to be comfortable that it's going to come off the hand the way you want it to. You know, so you really got to be concentrating really hard and have your timing together.
Now Kyle Luckett, double working 8th frame.
That's right.
That's got a hook.
Oh,
Oh.
It did too, though. I'll tell you
Wobbly, too.
what, that ball got back a lot more than I thought it might.
You're right, though, Mike. You just never know what's going to happen. Pins tripping,
Yeah.
rolling stuff. Boy, as a player and not only your opponent, you don't know until the pin setter comes down and grabs a hold of it.
That's right. That's right.
But now, Kyle with a 2-pin lead here. Can make it 22 with the spare, and he does. Oof.
Boy, that was
That was a little
heart jumping to your throat right there.
Skinny jeans right there, wasn't it?
Yeah. Hunter Glaze, though, a few strikes here can make it pressure filled.
All right, 142 in the 7th, 22-pin lead for Kyle Luckett. There's a good shot.
Pretty shot.
Mike, if he doesn't get too fast, every once in a while he gets a little quick with the feet.
Yeah, he just
and
loses
the timing
his
is a
ankle.
little out,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're trying to pull it back through to catch back.
It changes the whole trajectory of where you're trying to get. And if you're late with it, you're going to push it to the right. If you're early with it, you're going to pull it to the left. So good timing is so important, especially on these type of conditions where the angle matters.
That's left.
Well, that gives Kyle a little more breathing room on this one anyway. Hunter needs to make the spare. No doubt.
All right.
It's always good when the ball touches both of them.
Yeah. He still has 190 out there. Kyle on a 202 pace.
Yeah, it's this is one shot away from turning in either direction here.
And Hunter with just the one mistake there in the 7th when he had the washout. Both players would have been clean if that would have been made, and we would have been on the pace of maybe a tie game. Now Kyle Luckett controls his own destiny here. 9th frame, right lane. Oh,
pretty
boy.
shot. Well, that helps a ton with saving that count. Now in the 10th frame, he can has a little room here.
Well, and you know when that 6-pin saws out the 10, you got a ball that's rolling in the right part of the lane. As a bowler, that's what you're looking for, right?
No, that tells you it's rolling at the right part of the lane, and you've thrown it really well. So a mark here will put us into one more match, one more game. And 9 out will force Hunter to get 3 to tie.
Sounds so easy, doesn't it?
Yeah, when you say it, not when you have to do it.
Here we go. It's right. Oh. Well, there's your 9.
But see, it's right, though, but that ball's recovering a bit for him. So, I mean, that's a much better look than he had earlier because he was either 2-4-5 or 3-6-9.
Yeah, you're right. Well, any make this and force game 2. He's going to put some tape in it and
See, not only is this important for the spare to win, but I think if he spares it, now it gives him an extra shot. So then he can, if he needs to try something different or make a move with this ball he's been using, maybe move a couple more to the right, or get in and soften up, then he has that opportunity to do that. So it's important in a couple different ways.
Now there you go.
Okay.
Now just keep it on the lane.
He's already a winner now.
Yeah, that's 192.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he can.
But you're right.
Yeah.
Now you can kind of fish for something here if you want to.
If I was him, I'd make a little more move to the right with that ball. Just a couple boards, see what it does.
You talking with the feet?
Yeah, with the feet.
Yep.
Yep. Well, that got it up. So that's a mental note right there. Do you need to make one more little adjustment or not? But that was a solid 201 game.
Now Hunter knows he can't win the match here, the title here. He's going to have to pull another game. What's he doing here? Is he going to look for maybe something here in the 10th frame?
I really think he has the look. It's just a matter of making the execution. I agree with you. It's the timing, just a hair off a couple times. You get there, like I said, a little late, and the ball pushes to the right.
And it's about.
It's about just trying to fine tune that a little bit.
Right.
Settle back down, get your feet underneath you, and just worry about hitting your target, and that's it. Because if you're late with your timing, then you're trying to pull it back to get it in play, and if you're early, then the ball's going to shoot to the right. So.
All right.
Yeah, you want to make that and get one more free shot.
Yep.
And
all
off
right.
you go.
Kyle Luckett forces a Game 2 here in the title match for the 25th anniversary of the Indiana Masters here from Championship Lanes in Anderson, Indiana. We'll be back with game number 2 of our title match right after this.
Tim Mack's Victory Lane Pro Shop is your go-to destination for all things bowling. You'll find the top brands in bowling balls from Storm, Roto-Grip, 900 Global, Brunswick, Hammer, Motive, and more. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just rolling for fun, we've got the perfect gear to up your game. From bags, shoes, accessories, and apparel, Tim Mack's Victory Lane Pro Shop has it all. Don't settle for anything less than victory. Swing by Tim Mack's Victory Lane Pro Shop with locations inside Royal Pin Woodland, Western, and Expo in Indianapolis.
Keep your vehicle running like new. Stop by A1 Automotive to get an honest rundown of what your vehicle needs or doesn't need. It's all part of their no pressure, no upsell environment. Find them online at a1cardoctors.com or stop in today right off Coliseum across from Tractor Supply. A1 Automotive.
All right, welcome back here. Scott Gilmore, Mike Aulby here in the broadcast booth. You're watching the Indiana Masters here on Savage Bowling TV, and title match going to a game number 2 after Kyle Luckett defeats Hunter Glaze 201 to 176. And Mike, it's coming all down to one single game.
Yeah, if there was any more nerves out there, they've now increased more because this is down. I mean, it was basically one shot that kind of changed that whole game last game. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting here. But Hunter made a good shot, Phil Ball in the 10th, so I think he's back lined up to where he was before. So I think it's just a matter of who's going to get the first break or make the first mistake.
Oh.
Or the bad break, and that's one right there.
Blower,
that was a great
7-10.
shot. Yeah, great shot.
Oh.
Really, really good shot by Hunter there. Did not deserve that one.
All right, I want to thank our sponsors here for making this broadcast possible. I want to thank Pinheads Entertainment Center. They have it all. Bowling, games, birthday parties, corporate events, and private suites. Go to bowl@pinheads.com. Tim Mack's Victory Lane Pro Shops. Don't settle for anything less than victory. Locations in inside Royal Pin Woodland, Western and Expo in Indianapolis, and Championship Lanes. Enjoy bowling, games, and great food at the premier Family Fun Time Center in Anderson. No matter the occasion, an outing at Championship Lanes is sure to be fun. And now Kyle Luckett steps up right after his opponent opens up with a bad break, but now advantage Kyle even more so here.
Yeah, but you want to step on it right here. You want to make 2 good shots.
Oh, and he gives it right back.
Yep. Helped that one a little bit. Got it in. Got it left of his target. And it just didn't set up. Broke sharp. Paid the penalty. Want to make sure you get 2 here to keep it even.
So frustrating for a player too when you know you have your opponent's giving you a chance and an advantage, and you just can't take advantage of it.
Yeah, but once again, those are things you've lived with all day, and you just move on and start making a shot again. Now that look right there with Kyle, you think he's maybe contemplated that it wasn't the right part of he needs to do something a little bit different. But let's see.
And I'm guessing more so that that first shot there was just a bad shot on his part.
Well, that's the lane where he kept back-to-back 2 pins. The ball didn't quite make it up, so I don't know if he tried to help it. Let's see what he does here.
Ooh,
good shot.
Kyle Luckett with rips the rack there. Gary Ness, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Yeah, Gary. Watching in our chat. He's a past Ebonite Lafayette Open champion. Always appreciate those that watch today. And almost right in front of the 6-pin there.
If I'm not incorrect, Gary might have a national title out there as well.
And Gary was Kyle's high school coach.
Really?
Yes, that's what the
very
comment
nice.
was.
Very nice.
About.
I believe Gary might have even shot a perfect game this year. Well, that was a good break. Hunter got a good break knocking that 4 down, just leaving the 6. So, yep, good deep breath and just get back in and settle down and lay one over your target and see if you can't get 10 here.
Now Hunter's he's battling with a little bit of the inside out here, right? Misses one a little right, gets one a little bit in.
That would have some extra speed on it too, and extra loft. So yeah, that probably delayed the hook a little bit. But yeah, he's still in the area. But yeah, he needs to just calm down a bit, take a deep breath, and just try nailing that target. Because as we've seen, it may come down to a mark.
All right. 28 in the second for Hunter. Now Kyle Luckett with a huge shot right here early on in this match. 3rd frame, working on a strike. Can take an 11-pin lead. Oh, when he started walking backwards, you knew he liked it.
Yeah, the body language told you he knew it was close, but that was a perfect shot.
Well, you have the biggest scratch tournament in the state of Indiana, amateur-wise, going on right now, and you have possibly the biggest PBA event, national stop, going on right now at the same exact time.
Yeah, and it's all in Indiana.
That's right. And walked that one out. Ooh, hit him thin. Watch these pins spin, and 8-pin goes down late. But yeah, we could have another Indiana bowler win a major here today.
Yeah, there's no better than E.J. Tackett.
And Hunter comes in light again.
Yeah, not feeling very confident. You can just tell body language, and you're right. The ball just wants to kind of just not quite make that return. Just kind of delay down the lane, and It's one of those you either got to soften up a bit or square up a bit.
I will say one thing. Hunter is a very quick player.
Yeah, he certainly doesn't waste any time, which is important because you want to keep your pace going, and you don't want to get those where you start waiting too long and think too much. And
now we're got a ball change here, Mike, by Hunter.
I think we talked all day that you can't wait. I mean, if you feel like you need to do it, you got to do it.
Oh,
nice call by Hunter Glaze. Yeah, that's the other option. Instead of moving the body and that sort of thing, get a ball that's going to do what you want it to do. And good call by Hunter Glaze there.
Well, it's so important too to slow everything down a little bit. There's nothing wrong with being a little methodical at this point, right? The match
you just
goes
don't
by
want to
so
become
fast,
robotic.
Right?
That's the main thing.
Yeah. Well, Kyle Luckett, three-bagger, working here. Fifth frame. Can increase that lead with a strike right here. Oh, that is high flush.
Boy, you just don't duck on that one, man. That high flush.
That's 32-pin lead, Mike, for Kyle Luckett.
Yeah.
Got to commend both players for making ball changes in really tough situations, midpoints of the game, especially Kyle in the first game, right?
Exactly. I mean, you just can't wait, and neither player waited too long.
Ooh, he just got that one a hair right.
Yep.
That one didn't read. 1, 3, 8, 10. Now, do you go for this or make sure you get 3 on here at this point in the match?
I'm going for it. I mean, I think it's the opportunity to keep pushing your lead.
Oh, he gets 2. Leaves the door back open a little bit for Hunter now, who has to feel a little bit better about himself after that ball change.
He's got new air in his lungs there, new breath and this is the big shot here because it kind of will totally make the complete turn back and forth.
Now, can he cut into that deficit? Oh, and he turns right back around. I didn't think it was that bad of a shot, but boy, that ball just...
He's got a lot of ball speed, but yeah.
Blew right past the break point.
Yeah, it did. And he knocked a 10 out, so it makes it a little bit
well, we're going to have Deadwood cleared.
Yep.
Yep. Going to have that cleared.
Can't shoot that.
Can't shoot that. Well.
Luckily, it didn't come into play because if that would have come into play, that would have been a no-no there. But anytime there's a pin in the channel like that in play, it needs to be removed. And that's not necessarily Hunter Glaze's fault for
not knowing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That pin come flying across there.
I'm trying to figure out how it didn't hit the 10 pin.
Same way with me. I thought it was a heck of a block. Got a 6-pin put on it coming across.
Came across there about 20 miles an hour.
Yeah.
All right, far from over here. 95 in the 6, 121 in the 6. Just a 26-pin lead for Kyle Luckett. goodness. I think he liked that one off the hand there, Mike.
Yeah,
He kind of walked it out a little bit. Ball checked up 4, 6, 7. Just when you thought Kyle had things under control.
We're back within a mark, or close to it.
All right, he gets 2. Wise play there. Get your pin count. Take your medicine, right?
Yeah, you definitely take the 2 there. Yep.
190 pace now for Kyle Luckett. 205 max score for Hunter Glaze. Just a 15-pin match, Mike.
Yeah, this is a big shot for Kyle to get back online here and.
That comes in high. Oh, and he rolls the 2.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Boy, it's amazing just how fast things can change.
They have, yes. Yep, I agree. Yep.
Unbelievable when you really think about it. Oh, and Hunter comes back with a strike. Got a feeling, Mike, it's going to come right down to the 10th frame.
Yep. And why shouldn't it, right? I mean, it's the way it's been going.
Can he double? No. It's just so hard knowing you have to strike. It's really not an easy thing to do on this pattern. It's been a challenge.
He needs to make sure he stays with the spare, though, because it's still an opportunity. Still has a chance.
All right, good cover. Far from over. 185 max score now for Hunter.
Only 5 pins difference at this point. But Kyle Luckett can make it all his here very shortly, especially starting with the 1 in the 9th.
That's right. Strike working in the 8th. Oh, what a double would do for his chances right here, 9th frame. Oh, and he gets it.
What a move.
What a shot by the young man, former Purdue bowler, looking for his first state title here at the Indiana Masters. Can the 32 seed, the last man standing when the cut was made, be the last man standing when the tournament is done?
And he doesn't even need a mark, but he's got to get a good 9, at least 9 on his first ball here.
And he strikes. Kyle Luckett will take the crown here at the Indiana Masters. What a clutch performance.
This was so much work. You could just tell. I mean, the battles of trying to get lined up again and then making good shots, but Kyle Luckett has done it.
He sneaks in the cut to get into the match play. He ties that score with Hunter Glaze. Both find themselves in the title match. What a performance by the two men here. And Mike, there isn't a better way to win a tournament when you perform in the 8th, 9th, and 10th frames.
Yeah, and not just this game, but many games coming through. So, yeah, but especially to win it, you're exactly right. You've won it yourself, and from the 32 seed to number 1, What a day. What a great day. Great bowling. And the same thing for Hunter Glaze. Great bowling all day.
Kyle Luckett, your 25th anniversary champion here at the Indiana Masters. We're going to take a short time out. We're going to come back with the trophy and check presentation, and Mike Aulby will be laneside to talk to our newest champion here from Championship Lanes in Anderson, Indiana. We'll be back right after this.
Pinhead's Entertainment Center has it all. A modern-style bowling alley with 2 private bowling suites. Alley's Ale House serves up a chef-crafted menu daily, featuring signature handcrafted cocktails and over 30 draft options. The arcade at Pinhead's offers 90-plus games, including old-school games, Golden Tee, and virtual reality with top-tier prizes. Host large events or meetings in the multifunction banquet room that can accommodate up to 80 guests. Visit, call, or reserve online today. Off State Road 37 next to Honda of Fishers.
And welcome back to the 25th USBC Indiana State Masters Championship. And with us now is the tournament director, Mr. Jeff Circle, and our champion, Mr. Kyle Luckett, who bowled a great today. But let's go with the spoils first, Jeff. What do we got?
Well, on behalf of the Indiana USBC, we have this little Eagle trophy here for you.
Thank you.
And in honor of the 25th anniversary, your check is for $2,500.
Oh, I have no words. This is unreal. Just came in here. My wife let me come in here to bowl and take care of our sick kids at home. Really, I was just wanting to win this for them. Let me come here and do that.
Jeff, 25 years. What a great job you and your staff have done. Congratulations, and it's good to have you out here because you deserve to be out here as well.
Thanks.
All right, so let's go. Just got to talk a little bit about your championship, Kyle.
Sure.
Kids are homesick. Hopefully they got a chance to watch you bowl
Yeah.
very, very well out there.
Got to FaceTime right after that happened. They were watching, so that was fun, special to me.
Very cool. We were so excited to watch, but you came from the bottom spot, 32nd place, a tie for 15th, or 31st and 32nd, all the way back. A lot of ups and downs, but you made some great changes with your bowling balls and moving on the lanes. We watched it all day. How were you able to pull that off?
Well, I knew where I was playing while I was qualifying, and I knew a lot of guys weren't playing that far out. So I knew if I could keep my legs underneath me and keep it slow and get the ball to like read down lane where I wanted it to, I knew I had a pretty good shot. So, and that was my main focus today, was just to kind of keep it slow, because I do get amped up sometimes, as a few of the shots showed. But yeah, just again, I have no words. This is just unreal.
Well, congratulations on winning the 25th Indiana State Masters, USBC Masters. Fun to watch all day. Well-deserving champion, coming from the 32nd spot all the way to number 1. Next year, you'll be the defending champion.
It's just fun to have a privilege and get one of those banners finally and get my name announced. And yeah, again, this is a dream come true, really.
Congratulations. We look forward to you defending your title next year.
Thanks.
And we're going to go back to a break, and we'll be back shortly.
All right, welcome back here for the wrap-up here for the 25th Indiana Masters from Championship Lanes. Scott Gilmore, Mike Aulby, and what a day it's been, right? You couldn't ask for any more drama. Matches close, so many down to the 9th and 10th frame. And here you have two guys, and both Hunter and Kyle just sneaking into that cut, right, to the match play portion, and both of them run the table to the title match, and Kyle coming out on top, defeating Hunter twice. Unbelievable day.
Yeah, just unbelievable. I mean, like you said, it's great. I mean, but just watching the battles and so many games were so close, whether they were high-scoring games or low-scoring games. It came down to spares. It came down to striking at the right time, switching to the right ball. We saw it all today.
And you're right. Kyle made a big move, middle of game number 1, switches to another ball. How big is that in that situation? And it worked out to perfection.
Well, it's big. It's big to do it, but do it at the time to make that move and then to make good shots by doing it. I mean, that is such a feat. This is something that's gonna you'll see Kyle's career go to another level, because when you're able to perform in that format and that at an Indiana State Masters, the 25th anniversary. I mean, those are things that you can't set that up. So when he's able to do that, he can rely on that for the rest of his life. That's a great learning lesson right there.
I thought one cool comment that he made in your interview after the match here was the fact that not only was it a dream come true, but to have his banner out there and to have his name mentioned every time that he does a state event, that's the cool part of it.
It really is, and the fact that his kids got to see it from home, and there were so many good things about that, and Hunter Glaze, I mean, coming from 31st and leading, and I mean, just the whole day was just perfect, and what a better setting than Championship Lanes here in Anderson.
Well, we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast of the Indiana Masters, and we appreciate all of our sponsors that make these contributions possible to bring you this telecast. We hope you enjoyed the day. For Chad Lester, myself, and Mike Aulby, we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast, and we'll see you just in 2 weeks at the Indiana High School Bowling State Finals. Once again, your champion, Kyle Luckett. So long.